Welcome guys, welcome to the machine learning mindset. In this tutorial we are going to talk about the Python conditions using different logical operations and technically if else statements. So Python supports different logical operations such as equal, not equal, less than equal, greater or greater to equal. So to make sure that you have a hands-on on these things, so I'm going to provide different kind of examples for any of which. So let's just get started. Define x equals 10 and y equals to 11. So what do you believe they are correct statements? Let's just use some sort of statement such as x equal to y. Of course it's not true and it returns false. If not equal to y, it's true using x greater or equal to y, which is false, or x less than or equal to y, which is true. It doesn't matter if you use x less than y or less than or greater to y, because both are technically true. So this was the simple statements that we just used to compare two kind of variables in order to make sure that we're using if, so you understand what is happening here. Let's say if x less than y, which is a true statement, print x is less than y. So since the statement was true, it just printed. Make sure that you have proper indentation here. Otherwise, if you don't use indentation, because technically there is no end for the if statement in Python strip, it's not like some other programming languages, you get an error. See expected and indented block. So I'm just come here and use tab. It just automatically indented in a proper way. So this is the if statements, assuming you want to check multiple different elements. Assuming saying if x less than y, we have something. But what if we change this to f less than y and something else? We have and or, so we can technically combine different kind of conditions. When we're using and, means both condition must true. Let's say x equal to 10. Both are true and we are expecting to get x is less than y and x equal to 10. See, both are true, but whatever technically we print here should be okay. So but let's change these things. X greater than 10 and x less than y. Nothing is happening because not both of them are true. Only x less than y is true and x greater than 10 is not true. So it wouldn't go inside the if. But if we use or, which means one of which should be true, as we do know that the left one is true, we're expecting to see get the check. So this was the explanation on conditional statements, and here we use and or to check what is happening inside, what are the statements, if the statements are true or not. But what if you want to check multiple statements and have multiple conditions? So we want to say if x less than y, you just print x less than y. If, which is the syntax for Python, and we need to put some sort of condition, x greater than 1, just print x is greater than y. And technically we can have an elif to equal x equal to y, but since there is no other condition, we just say else. This else means whatever else. In our specific definition, it means, x equal to y, but it can be anything else that is not holding here. So we just put else, and we have c, x is less than y. So let's change x equal to 1,000, and we use the similar thing. See, it says x is greater than y, so things change. The second condition is holding true now, and it's just printing whatever inside the true condition. So this is a kind of conditional if statement. We don't actually need to use elif. We can simply eliminate this, and we run it again. See, as the first condition is not true, it just directly go to else. Means if this is true, you should print this. Anything else, you should print else. So elif is something somewhere that we actually need some sort of checking different conditions, and it is important that we have a hands-on on all the conditions, and each condition give us some unique situation. But if we only care about one condition, we just use if else. We don't need to use elif. And technically elif is not just one thing, we can have different elifs. So let's just copy this thing here, and we can have another elif saying x equal to y, and we just print x is equal to y, and in this specific thing there is no else. Means this else will never happen because we covered all the conditions here. And if we do it, let's just put x equal to 11, which is exactly equal to y, and we change this, and it says yes, x is equal to y. The first two elements are not true. Let's print x and print y. Both are 11 basically. Since the first one is not true and the second one is not true, it just pick the third one and print x is equal to y, and this else is never happening. So but you may have situation that else is happening. So that was pretty much it about the conditional statements about if. I hope now you have a better sense of how you can use if, and what is technically if and else, and what are the conditional statements, and what are the conditional logics. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment below if you had any questions, and please give us feedback, so I will be happy to upgrade the content based on your special needs. And if you think we can have more advanced videos, I would be happy to do so, because this video's goal is to just provide the very basic stuff. So make sure that we cover Python, the important part of the Python, in a comprehensive and basically simple way. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good time. See you later.